Hey guys, as you can see, we have a little change of scenery here. After I did all my videos, I went ahead and checked them again, and some of them didn't come out all the way. So I needed to redo them, and so that's why we're up here today, um, just to kind of get away from the kids for a little bit. So we're under utilities now, and this is where I have most of my products that I use all the time. So some of my products actually still have my stuff in it. But we're going to start with the large utility tote because that's where I actually have a lot of it sitting in my large utility tote. So this, let me turn it around, sorry. This is the large utility tote. It's actually quite big. Um, Mine is personalized. It says Family Fun, and it's in this really great pattern here. And if you see, here's the handles, and, oh, sorry, don't pay any attention to my tag there. But here's the handles, and the handles go all the way down to the bottom. So unlike some bags when you have heavy stuff in it and it stretches and it'll eventually rip up here at the top, this doesn't because the weight gets distributed throughout the entire bag, and the handles are like that on both sides. I'm going to show you the other side too. The handles are like that on both sides. Now, if you remember, I told you to not forget about those grommets that are on the front of a lot of these bags. You see? And if you see, mine actually has something attached, and it's called the pocketed tote. So it just attaches with snaps, and it has these straps on it. Excuse me. It has these straps on it, and it has little snaps. See? And you put it through those holes, and this is what it actually is. So it's just an extra pocket. It's actually a really nice size. You could fit a tablet in here of any kind, kids' video games in here. Um, you could fit pretty much anything in here. It is just a really slim pocket. See, it's not real big or anything, but it fits really nicely in anything that has the grommets. It'll stretch across like that. That's what it was actually made for. One of the other accessories that kind of goes with this bag is the Tote. It's a clear plastic lid that has this material around the edge, and it has slits on it like this. So all you have to do, and I'm actually going to try to do this, but I'm sitting on the floor, so it makes it a little difficult. So all you have to do is put your handles through, and then the corners actually have elastic on them. So then you would just put the corners around the edge of the top of the large utility tote. What I forgot to tell you about the large utility tote is it actually has a wire frame on the top. Now, it's not a real flimsy wire. It's not going to bend. It's always going to keep its shape at the top. So if you do want to store stuff in there and put your top tote on there, your top tote's not going to pop off. The edges, see, you can't bend it. It doesn't move. It's a really nice, sturdy frame around the top. One of the other things that I have in my large utility tote is my Little's Carry-All. And I understand they call it the Little's Carry-All, but it's anything but little. Well, it is little, but it holds a lot of stuff. So I have this nice mesh pocket, and this is actually one that I just pulled off my dresser as I was walking in here. It stays on my dresser, and it keeps my dresser kind of neat. And it usually has more stuff in here, but we're packing for summer vacation, so I had to take a lot of it out and pack it. But it has my makeup case, which is my mini zipper pouch, and then a bunch, see, has a bunch of stuff in there. And like I said, I usually have like 2 cans of mousse in here, and a whole bunch of other things in here. My brushes, my combs, things, my tweezers and stuff are usually right in the front here. This is a really cute bag for people in their bathrooms if you have a small bathroom. I'm going to post pictures. I really like the way other people have used this bag. I used it as the end of year gift for my daughter's teachers. I put plants in there. I went to the store and I got pre-potted plants, or like flowers, and I put them in there, and they loved it. They loved that bag. The one teacher said she's going to put it on her desk next year with a box of tissues in it. So I'll post you pictures of all of that kind of stuff too, and show you how other people use it. We have the super organized utility tote. Now there's 2 different organized utility totes. There's the organized utility tote, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and then this one, which is the super organized utility tote. And it's this great big organization tote. It has all these huge pockets on the outside like this. And once again, it has the straps that go all the way down. So you're not going to stress out the top of your bag and have the top of your bag eventually rip. And it has the grommets again. So if you want to add that, I can't even see what it's called now. That other soda pocket, that's what it's called. You can. And then it has 3 more pockets on this side. And it has 2 mesh pockets, one on either side. And then the inside, and this one zippers. So this is the big difference between between the large utility tote and just the utility tote. Is this one actually has a zipper top that you open, and then it's just a big open inside. There's no pockets on the inside. I'm going to show you the regular utility tote, which actually has all my diaper bag stuff in it, 'cause that's what I use it for. So this is the organized utility tote. Once again, it has all the pockets on the outside. It's not quite as big as the large utility tote. Hold on, I'm going to try to show it. Here's the utility tote, and then here's the large utility tote. So there is quite a difference in the size. But it's basically the same bag, just this one's a little bit smaller. And it's not small by any means. It's actually quite large. But it has, sunscreen, whatever. It has all my fun stuff in there that I keep for the kids. Has the nice long pockets. Mine I actually decorated with one of our scarves, which I talked about earlier. And it has the 2 more pockets down here. Now, everything in this segment, with the exception of the large utility, except for the top of tote, everything except for the top of tote can be personalized. So this one will be personalized right here. I just didn't have mine personalized. And then, I'm sorry for the mess in my bag, but all the fun stuff. And I know it's a mess. Nino is dumping things out and throwing things back in, so I'm sorry about that. But I actually use that as my diaper bag, so I always have at least a change of clothes in there for Nino, a ton of diapers, a ton of wipes, toys. There's a million toys in there all the time. Food, cups, milk, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So it is quite large. And then I have my Keep It Caddy. Oops. And the Keep It Caddy is actually a pretty cool bag. They actually changed it. I have one, and I'm going to show it to you. It's actually behind us on the baby's changing table, but I have the old one that doesn't have all the fun pockets. But they changed it, and they put these cool little pockets on the outside. There's a big one here, and then real little ones here that would fit like pens or pencils. And I'm going to post pictures of this, of other ways people have used it, because I have it where people have used it to take a picnic. People use it for their cleaning stuff, things like that. And I'm going to go show you the one that I actually have that I got for Nino, which is a little bit different, but still the same basic bag. This is one of the things that I like about 31, is that they're never stuck on the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm sitting on the floor. But they're never stuck on the same thing. If people send feedback in and they say, hey, listen, I really like that bag, but I would really like it if it had extra pockets on the outside. Now, this is the one I have in Nino's room, and this pattern's no longer available, but I just wanted to show you that they had it embroidered with the name Baldwin on it, and it kind of matches his room. And I have this on our changing table up here, and it has a ton of diapers and wipes, and then on the side, it has whatever I need that he uses. So right now it has Bomex in it, because, you know, when you have a baby, there's never too much Bomex. There's a pair of nail clippers in here, teething gel, things like that. So these little bags are really great. But like I said, this one is no longer available because they changed it. And that's great. 31's always looking to see how they can grow their products to be better. Now, the Keep It Caddy that I showed you that we do have with all the fun pockets, I've actually had somebody purchase it for their daughter to use at college as her shower bag, and they love it. They purchased it last year. They loved it. It really worked out for her, where when it gets wet, all she has to do is take a washcloth or whatever, paper towel, and just wipe it off, and it's instantly dry. This is one of those materials where the water just kind of rolls off it. It's not really going to soak in, and the inside is the same way. It's like a vinyl on the inside, and on the outside. And she's able to fit all her shower stuff in there, and then she just wears her robe to and from the showers. So it's really great for something like that. It's really good for cleaning products and things like that. But take a look at all the pictures that I'm going to go ahead and post. And I hope you like the product you see. If you have any questions about anything so far, make sure that you're posting those questions because I can't answer any questions if I don't know what the questions are. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.